The Avon Lake City School District is committed to personalized educational excellence and steeped in more than a century of history and tradition. Hello, my name is Joelle Magyar. I am the proud superintendent of the Avon Lake City Schools. And today, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the impact new facilities have on student safety and educational needs. The district, working from a 2020 report by the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission and through a district facilities committee, is making a recommendation to the community to construct 2 pre-K through 5 elementary schools, 1 6 through 8 middle school, and make necessary renovations to Avon Lake High School. Not only do we believe that new construction is the fiscally responsible choice for the future of the school district, we also believe that it's the best choice for student safety as well as our students' educational needs. A question we have received at our community forums and meetings with staff and parents has been what safety measures will be considered in the new facilities. Modern school design naturally limits public access to buildings in ways that our current entrances and exterior doors do not, because they were built for a different era. The solutions we have in place were grafted onto existing buildings and are not the same as new construction. In today's world, even air conditioning doubles as a security feature because it allows first-floor classroom windows to be closed during the school day. Beyond safety and security, we are also laser-focused on providing the best educational environment for kids. One really important question that has come up during meetings with the community is, what can students do in new buildings that they can't do now? A lot, as it turns out. Today's educational services are far more individualized than they were over a half-century ago. For example, many students receive pull-out services, including high-quality, high-dosage tutoring intervention. Modern school facilities are built to accommodate these needs. Ours are not and cannot be easily reconfigured or renovated for that purpose. Today's workers are expected to be collaborative and flexible. Modern education spaces, you guessed it, empower collaboration through flexibility. Here we see a studio space that is typical for a modern elementary school. It can be arranged for traditional instruction with students sitting in rows and a teacher presenting information. But more often, it can be arranged for student collaboration and teacher guidance, with many different configurations being possible depending on the needs of the students. Our spaces aren't set up for this. There just isn't enough space, and the space that does exist isn't flexible. Creative, collaborative, technology-enhanced learning spaces called makerspaces have also become needed because they engage students and develop the higher-level thinking skills students need today and will need in their futures. We have makerspaces in the Avon Lake City Schools, but in many cases, the spaces we are able to allocate for them is not adequate for the size of the student population. Here's a classic example from Redwood. The makerspace is in a smaller room adjacent to the media center. Yes, it exists. Is it optimal for the needs of the students? No. Here are some examples of makerspaces and facilities constructed specifically to house them. They are bright, flexible, creative spaces built with the purpose of being makerspace in mind. Modern facilities meet the ever-changing needs of our children. When our schools were constructed, the positive and welcoming features of the Americans with Disabilities Act did not exist, and the needs of our children have become more significant as we've learned more about how kids learn. Our current facilities do not provide us with the resources and space needed to enhance the level of service we owe to our children. Solutions currently in place have been retrofitted onto the existing structure, but do not meet the standards of modern school construction. 13 of 14 school districts in Lorain County, 34 of 35 in Cuyahoga County, and all the districts in Medina County have constructed at least one new facility in the last decade to serve their students. We believe that constructing new pre-K through 8 facilities and consolidating our operations is not only the fiscally responsible thing to do, but it is the best way for us to meet the educational needs of our students for decades to come.